Hello everybody, and for today's adventure, we are on Days of Thunder. Fairfax Days of Thunder Days. The jail is open today, and the house is open today. And I think the museum's open tomorrow.
Okay, here's some Ricky. Well, I don't know, just the
I'll tell you what the name is on in the cell out there, Alf Lee.
Alf?
His name is on the cell.
Yeah.
In the cell twice, yeah, Alf Lee. And I think he's buried out in Golden Gate Cemetery.
Oh, down there by the... Yeah.
Between here and Sleepy Eye?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's where he is.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I had my little car in freezing with me yesterday,
Oh, yeah?
and these young people don't know what it is. Some think it's out of a storybook, with all the colors.
We got the 1929 fire truck we bought from the city.
Yeah.
And we finally got that Saturday night, but then when they had taken down the basement of the bar, they weren't too sure that this wasn't such a bad idea.
Was this built on top of the old one?
I think it was close to it. I'm not too sure if this is the exact place or not.
I like that the background information about
There's a name in there, a couple places.
yeah.
Yeah. And when we did it, the ceiling was falling down. The city had bought new roof for it, and they had it laying in here, and they hired somebody for $6,000 and something to tear this building down. And then we fought for it to keep it so that we could put it on
It's a lot bigger than
the depot.
it is.
But this blue was the original color from way down on the bottom. It looks like a bedroom. There was actually another jail right here, or another cell right here. And part of that is still down in the basement of the bar.
So they had a jail in the bar too, or?
The jail was in the basement of the bar. And then at that time it belonged to the city. They built it in 1952. And the city council room was in there, and the library was back in there. There's so many people. When we got this building, the city had hired some contractors to tear it down. It's sturdy, just like sturdy. And then we went to the city council and asked for this building to be closed. And when they said, okay, but you gotta fix it up, you gotta keep it up. And when we walked in, here laid all the new roofing, but the ceiling was gone and well, it was raining on the new roofing. So it protected the floor maybe, but anyway, this whole, you can see where we had to put all new ceiling up and stuff because they put plaster, it was plaster.
Otherwise, it's stuff that would listen to much bigger scale.
Well, it was ready to be gone, you know, I mean, in another month, it would have been gone, you know, so.
I don't like this. much of that.
It's a shame that we couldn't have done the Hauser building, but
I know, but what do you do? And the sad part is, we never leave first. Because of a small town.
and they put up everything, it's a tin shed.
Right.
Nothing's built like this anymore.
Need to get you. It's still these things. Rather than keep charging the taxpayers to keep them out. And then we can do with them what they want.
Yeah. But most of the time they use it, come from the cities and use it for storage and let the roof rot, and then it rots out and then it's got to be going down anyways.
This is the 140th anniversary of the founding of Fairfax, Minnesota. And the 140th Days of Thunder. So there's a little map here for the walking tour. So the Fairfax Museum is a 1910 First National Bank. Then we go to the 1924 Post Office, and then 1905 is the jail. We just left there. 1924 is Pump House. We went to there before. 1939 at the high school. And then G is the public restroom. Very nice restrooms too, I might add, and it's right along the it's the start of the one trail. So that's the water tower and pump house, and then the restrooms over there, and then the museum is over there. The jail was built in 1905 and remained in use until 1952. Early on, police officers often patrolled by foot, and their only uniform was a cap. The First National Bank was incorporated March 26, 1910. The bank was constructed and opened for business October 1st, 1910. The Fairfax Post Office was instituted in 1892 and first located in the back of local stores. In 1924, this new post office was built and served patrons until 1964. The pump house. The pump house, 1924, was built by J.M. Hinderman. It was constructed of hollow clay tile at the cost of $890. The pump house was used by the city of Fairfax for the village well. And right next to it there is the schoolhouse. Modern brick school building was originally built in 1905 and 1906. In 1939, this addition was built with WPA funds. It includes a gymnasium and several classrooms. The 1905 building collapsed June 25th. The 1905 building collapsed June 25th, 1974. No one was injured, and the new section of the high school located to the south was completed in 1976. His name is right there.
Hi. Well, they actually had, we're right over there, there was wood blocks, and they're still there.
Okay.
So they must have ran motors over there, drive shafts to the pumps, and then the water went
Something
in.
was pumped throughout the city.
Yeah, right on to the east side of this building, there is a connection of underground water lines like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
I remember Mortensen
Uh-huh.
dug that up once, and my God. So I think they went out that way. But that old pop factory and the old roller mill was right out here.
Okay, so they probably supplied them closely as well.
Probably. That roller mill actually supplied the city electricity from 1910 to, I can't remember when, I think the 20s.
Speaking of electricity, I think electricity was used here at the beginning of 1900. That's when they first heard of it.
1910.
1910, that was the first time they had, so they had, if they were run this pump house, they had to have electricity.
Yeah, and this was 24.
Oh, okay.
So, in the fall of 1910, the city bought electricity from the mill, who had their own generator. And according to the paper, you know, it was 10 cents 1,000 watts. So I think it was pretty high. They said 60 or 70 homes had been hooked up by farm.
Nice, I did, come on in.
Yeah. Well, I heard they had, somebody said they had electric light bulb in their basement.
Yeah, they did.
What's the one day? What do you think?
I know, now I see it for a month.
It's true, it's true.
I gotta apologize, my camera for some reason was not working when I was over at the playground for the animals and stuff, but it's working now. So we just left the pump house. Used to be a different water tower, two different water towers, and they have the still in there from when they had to climb up it. I thought that was kind of neat. And then they had an old bank thing. It was pretty neat. She asked me if I've ever seen one of them before. No, I've never seen one of them before. She said it was at the bank. Okay, now we're on our way to the Old Jingle House. I really like this, that they do this the pump house wasn't open last year. I'm glad it's open this year. And that concludes our Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. Have an adventurous night. Bye for now. That's what's left over of the stage from last night's concert. Bye for now.